Hey, family. What's up, YouTube? Another day to get better. Topic of today's video is the negative effects of marijuana use, at least when it pertains to me. So, some negative effects that I learned come from marijuana use, and um, some negative effects that actually took place with me from marijuana use. But so alcohol was the first substance that I was introduced to. Marijuana was the second, and I abused substances for 20, close to 20 years, a little over 20 years, 21, 22 years, maybe 20. Um, and I have been sober for almost 10 years. So the way I see it, I have about 10 more years of self improvement work, emotional awareness work, shadow work, getting better every day, one day at a time for the next 10 more years to even get back to the point of get a grasp on all this, um, transform my mindset, transform my paradigm, learn the information I need to learn and implementing it in. Because for the first 10 years, it was sobriety and focusing on finishing my education and finishing my certifications for employment and basically focusing on work. Never, you know, yeah, I watched motivation and I listened to motivation and worked on a few things, but never really sat down and did what I'm doing now. Reading this information, learning it, applying it. So, applying it first and foremost. It's not easy to sit down and implement what you've learned. It's very addictive to just sit and learn because it feels good to just learn. But so here's the information, the negative effects of marijuana use. So marijuana can distract you from a positive way of living. It can become what your life revolves around, taking the place of sports, hobbies, quality family time, and goals. Marijuana attacks your motivation and the things you once valued become less important to you. You put less effort into things you once took pride in. Marijuana use can cause you to develop unhealthy eating habits and affect your memory. So this is true story here. This actually happened right here. I wrote this, by the way. On some occasions, you might go to your weed drawer to smoke and find a bag of chips and get all moody, looking under things, becoming agitated because you can't find your weed. Maybe it is in the kitchen cabinet where the chips were supposed to be. So, yeah, the use of marijuana can cause this same kind of task confusion at work, causing you to be unreliable and unproductive, therefore losing your job. Marijuana speeds up the heartbeat, causing it to work harder and shortening the life of your heart. Like I said, some of this stuff is information that I learned about it, and some of it actually applies to me. Stuff that I learned from actual experience. Using marijuana can cause reproductive complications such as low sperm count in men, suppression of ovulation and egg damage in women, and and if and when you do have a baby, low birth weight and other problems can occur for the baby. Using marijuana will cause you to fail a urine analysis, resulting in not getting a job you want, losing a job you have, and or give probation and parole agents a reason to revoke you and lock you back up. Participating in the scoring, possessing, and use of marijuana is at this time, this is back in October of 2011. So participating in scoring, possessing, and use of marijuana is illegal almost everywhere and can involve you with negative people, put you in dangerous situations, and increase the chance of you progressing to stronger drugs and a life of crime that you would never have expected. So nowadays, you got dispensaries all over the place. You can legally walk in, buy marijuana, and so things have changed. But just because the legal aspect of it changed doesn't mean that the psychological effects for certain people changes when they use it. But I was going to write more, but I forgot what I was going to write, and I didn't really want to anyway. So for now, um, um, yeah. But yeah, that's the 2-page synopsis or point of view that I wrote as part of the program. She commented, "Excellent to see the hidden costs of marijuana use." And she underlined a bunch of stuff in here in red. But so yeah, just wanted to expose you guys to one more aspect of marijuana use when it pertained to me anyway. And some of the information that I shared in here is stuff that I actually learned. So like marijuana speeds up the heartbeat, shortening the life of your heart. And the stuff about, I knew about sperm count because I'm a man, but I didn't know that suppression of ovulation and egg damage in women and low birth weights in babies. I didn't know that. But most of this other stuff actually pertained to me, like giving probation and parole agents a reason to revoke you. Just, yeah, if you're on probation and parole, man, just follow the rules. Do what you got to do. I was smoking marijuana on probation and parole, having to spend $70 a pop trying to flush my system, and that stuff only flushes your system for so long, and then you just pop up positive. But so yeah, just follow the rules. Do what you're supposed to do. Get better every day, just a little bit. So with that, keep pushing forward, family. Never give up. Just because we've done something our whole life doesn't mean we have to continue to do it. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video.